Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing great and in good spirits. On behalf of MIT School of Distance Education, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the ninth session of Synergy Sphere, Uniting Minds for Collective Success. Synergy Sphere is not just an initiative, it's a vibrant community where the exchange of ideas, insights, and experience thrives. It serves as a platform for students, faculties, and professionals alike to come together and foster collaboration. Our aim is simple yet profound to create a space where individuals from diverse backgrounds and expertise can unite, exchange insights, and learn from one another. The primary objective of Synergy Sphere is to facilitate meaningful interactions that transcends boundaries. We believe that when minds converge, incredible things happen. It's about nurturing an environment where collective success becomes inevitable, where the sum is greater than its parts. Today, we are honored to have with us. Wait, yes. So, today we are honored to have with us a distinguished guest whose expertise lies at the interactions of mindfulness, fitness, and education. Ms. Shweta Kulkarni is a seasoned mindful coach and education specialist with Zumba Fitness, boasting over a decade of expert experience in helping individuals reach their full potential. With her wealth of knowledge and insights, she is here to enlighten us on various aspects crucial to our personal and professional growth. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to Ms. Shweta Kulkarni. We are truly privileged to have you with us today. Without further ado, to ensure that we address the question and concerns most pressing on everyone's mind, I'd like to invite Bhageshri ma'am to conduct an interview on behalf of our students. As you already are familiar with her, Bhageshri ma'am is an academic in charge at MITSDE. Her insightful questions will undoubtedly shed light on the topics that resonate with each one of us. So, without further delay, I pass the baton to Bhageshri ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Prajakta, for such a wonderful introduction of today's most energetic, fresh feast of the day. So, good morning, all dear learners. I am sure that all of you are excited to start with today's session of Synergy Sphere, right? So, this is Professor Bhagyashree Pandey, the academic department in charge. I welcome you, Ms. Shweta, for this session of Synergy Sphere as a speaker. You are also a student of MITSD, and I am very much sure that this today's session is going to be a very energetic session. So learners, every person in his or her life tries to get settled in career. They experience certain things that motivate us to continue our journey in specific field very passionately. All of us know that the importance of exercise, the importance of being physically, mentally fit is required to manage our work-life balance. But how many of us are actually doing that? May I get to know with maybe raising a hand or maybe in the chat box, how many of us actually focusing on our physical and mental health? Yes, anyone? Okay, so we have started already getting certain uh, yes, messages in the chat box. Great, great. Some of they have already focusing on. So this today's session is definitely going to give us more insights on how we can be more flexible and be mindful towards whatever things we are doing in our day-to-day basis. So during this session, we are going to understand the importance of milestones of Miss Shweta's journey, her career, importance of being mindful to excel in your career, with certain techniques, certain tips, tricks, which she is going to share and implement them in the future. So without further delay, I once again welcome you, Shweta, and on this virtual platform of Synergy Sphere. So with your permission, can we start with an interview so that our all the audience are definitely keen to learn from you?
Sure. Thank you so much, Pagashri ma'am. First of all, yes, with this whole session, I'm very much privileged to be here. And secondly, it's going to be you who is going to speak to me, and we are going to discuss stuff because I know this might sound very cliche right now, but you have been my favorite teacher since I have
Thank you
joined
so
my HR PGD. So thank you so much. It's if I'm energetic, I think I have an energetic teacher with me. So thank you for this
much.
privilege. Thank you, MIT.
Thanks. Thank you so much. So, yes, Shweta, maybe at the start of the session, I myself and maybe all of the audience would like to understand about first yourself. So, would you like to give your brief introduction about yourself, your
Hmm.
educational background, family background, and maybe what are the things which help you to start your this journey?
Hmm. Yeah, wonderful. So I know it's a long story short. So Vageshi ma'am, basically I'm born and brought up in Mumbai, but now I am in Pune city because of my work, and also I got married, and I came to Pune. So by education, I'm an architect. I'm a designer, and
Oh,
it has taken me from, I would say, designing homes to designing people's life. That is, in short, my journey has been. So when I really, because the physical fitness really happened to me almost 15 to 17 years back when I delivered my baby girl. And because of that, I really put on a lot of weight. I'm sure so many women will connect with this, right? So because of that, what I did is I wanted to find something which actually helps me to lose fat and quick way. None of the girls, if you see, maybe 9 out of 10 girls want to do or lose weight basically by
mm,
some shortcut or taking care of your time. And that's where I discovered Zumba. And from that journey of losing fat for almost 30 kgs in next 2 years, I became a Zumba instructor. And further, because of my, I would say, teaching skills or something, I also got an opportunity to become an education specialist of Zumba. It's a highly privileged job because it's like taking care of the whole country, teaching instructors, taking care of the community, checking out the growth of Zumba in the particular country. So it's a privileged job, and that's where my journey as a designer and architect actually had to stop because I couldn't manage everything. So today, from last 10 years, I'm only being an education specialist, and this man actually helped me to develop skills of being a trainer. And that's where I started different certifications. I wanted to find different tools which help me to
mm,
teach better. I'm sure when I say teach better, you might be meeting so many different people, and
yes,
everybody's learning style is different, but
yes.
everybody has to complete their certifications or certificates with PGD or I'm sure any other graduations as
Mm,
well. So it
mm,
becomes a duty of a teacher to help them reach their best potential in that course. And that eventually my journey as a coach started. So I started with NLP, finding out different tools. Then I got into life coaching, transformation coaching. Then recently, I would say not more than 5 years back, I discovered mindfulness. And this happened to me during COVID time because we all had a lot of time and I wanted
mm,
to grow there. So that moment I found out mindfulness. And
mm,
that's where my journey of when I became a mindfulness coach, I thought that I basically need to use all those tools and use them in my activity. So today I would proudly say, but also it's a process of learning that I live a mindful lifestyle. And it has given me different, I would say, different summits of success in whatever I'm doing. And I'm sure this mindfulness, living in the present moment, will help all of us to grow. And again, because of this journey of constant learning and upgrading, I found out that I want to work with a lot of corporate employees and well-being. And that's
mm,
where I came with MIT. And of course, who doesn't want, certificates and graduation from MIT? So this was my
mm.
moment of completing my, in fact, that was my dream 20 years back that I want to do my post-graduation. I come from a very educational background, ma'am, where my
Oh,
grandfather has been a PhD, my dad is an engineer, my mom is a world-class teacher, I must say. And that's the reason, maybe those hereditary skills of teaching and explaining it to people that has come naturally to me. I'm very happy to have her as my mom. So she has
well,
also been like an independent businesswoman. So that also helps me to work for myself. And here I am with MIT, and it's just been 6 months. I completed my first semester with my HR, and that's my specialty. And I'm waiting for my exams, which is going to happen very soon in the next 2 months, right, ma'am? Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So I'm excited to be here. So thank you.
So
Thank you
Shweta,
everybody
it's
again.
like that was really nice to understand your background, and I must say that you have variety of different domains in the background with your parents, and even you have came from the architect. So would like to understand the difference when you were into the journey of architects, and now you are into completely different field.
Hmm.
So can you maybe in a bit of a span, can you be elaborate on that journey of shifting from architect to, so what was the reason basically to I understand it was during the COVID period, but
Hmm.
this is a complete shift in the career.
Yes, yes. So, ma'am, actually, that I think it was my calling, Ravishi, ma'am, because what happened is I'm still, sometimes even today when I get some projects for designing homes or interior design or landscape design was also my, I was like really good at that when I started doing that. Even today I do it, but if you ask me by choice, I love to interact with people. I love to help people. I want to tell everybody that yes, you can do it even though if somebody is running on the road or even though into fitness or anybody. So I think my calling is about talking with people, connecting with people. Sometimes I believe in connection energy a lot, and I think we all human need that. So this excites me about my job. And when I started teaching Zumba instructor trainings, I get to meet hundreds of new people every month, and believe me, that excites me. Even today, after this session, I had already mentioned to Project, I have a training which is online, but I get to meet, today I'm going to meet almost 20 to 30 new people. So I'm talking to them, understanding their psychology, explaining them how the product is. It's also about the more I interact with people, I
Mhm.
understand, and that also helps me to become more empathetic.
Mhm.
So that kind of excites me, the human connection, talking to people. And I think one of my top favorite about this job, which makes me go on and keep on developing here, is that I like to spread positivity. It's
Mhm.
like, ma'am, even though you come back to me and that there is some not a good incident happening in my life, I just bounce back. And I think it's a natural skill. Nobody has
Mhm.
taught me that. That Shweta,
Mhm.
you need to come back. Something maybe I take 1 year, 2 year, or maybe 5 years, but I bounce back, ma'am. And I think there is something. It's like I think we all should believe that we have God inside us, some
Yes.
energy, some power within us. So
Yes.
it's like praying. So I think that positiveness or that positive energy, that urge of spreading that keeps on, keeps me on this track. And that's the
Yes.
reason I'm here. And I don't want to go back to my architectural world, or maybe I might go to an architectural college and go and tell them that, guys, you got this. You can be successful in whatever you're doing. Yeah.
So through this field, I must say you are trying to connect with the divine energies, and
Yes.
that's what fascinating to you.
Yes.
Great. Great.
Absolutely, ma'am.
Yes. So Shweta, just now you mentioned that these all the techniques and the things which you have learned is helping you to bounce back even if you are facing any difficulties.
Yes.
So would like to know more about the being mindful basically. So
Mm.
yes, we have a question in the chat box as well from director sir. So what exactly
Yeah.
the mindfulness? Please elaborate on that. So maybe this is the question will connect to you whatever you have explained till now. So would you like to elaborate on that?
Yes. So before elaborating on that, I don't know, I'm just going to say this. This is an anonymous quote. I don't remember where I read this. But ma'am, if I may just say this openly to all, that the best way to create a successful future is to create a successful present. Will you all
Very
agree?
true.
I would also love if people would agree with me. Just put it in the chat. We would love to see that. The best way to create a successful future is to create a successful present. Now, the best way to create a successful present is to create a successful present moment.
Present moment.
Present moment. Even right now, ma'am, I talking to you, you talking to me, and everybody present here. How you feel about yourself in this moment is going to
Hmm.
define your life in the next 3 to 6 months. One negative thought in your mind can disturb, or I would say collapse all your dreams. Because mind is everything. If I may
Hmm.
say, ma'am, that everything happens in mind first. Would you agree?
Hmm.
Even though, maybe this idea of synergy sphere, it came to somebody's mind, and then
Hmm.
actually everything started happening. So everything
Yes.
happens in mind. So mindfulness is about being in the present moment. It's not even being in present. It's about being in the present moment. It could be, if you feel that what is mindfulness? We may all just close our eyes and just breathe in and breathe out. And that one breath is your mindful moment. And that's it. Mindfulness is not a meditation. Mindfulness is not that, oh, I need to be right now, right now, right now. It's not about solution to any problems, man. It's about just being aware that I'm here in this moment, I'm breathing, and I'm alive. And that's all about being mindfulness. It's just about being aware of your body, being aware of maybe your skin, being aware of the touch, being aware of everything right now. So everybody right now who's listening to you, and this is also like a skill, man. The moment, what I really want to compliment you is the moment you start speaking. I've attended your lectures before also. The moment you start talking, you have something in you that connects us with you. And it's a very natural skill you have now. Will you agree? I'm sure you
Thank
must
you.
have got a lot of
Yes.
compliments on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So even though you have worked on your communication skills or everything, you speaking to everybody, taking that, it's not even an effort. You connecting because you are a subject matter expert of HR, but the moment you start talking, there is something within you that helps you to be in the present moment and connect with the audience.
Yes, yes,
That is all about mindfulness. And the more
yes.
mindful people are, people become more energetic, people become more
Mm.
attractive,
Mm.
and there is something within that person that everybody else keeps on getting attracted to that person, that
Mm. Mm.
energy, that positivity.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah. I hope
So
this
in short,
helps.
basically, yes, yes, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
very simple and short explanation, I must say. So maybe to summarize what exactly the mindfulness, so being in the present moment, because our mind wanders within a second to maybe right now I'm sitting and I'm maybe thinking about somebody who is there at my home, maybe about my finances, maybe about my
Yeah,
future growth, and it's not required right now. So you have to be
true.
at the present moment to build your future, in short.
Absolutely, ma'am. And ma'am, if I may ask, if not right now, where else or where else, even action, whatever we take, it has to be taken right now. Let's say you want to lose now, coming from the fitness world, let's say anybody here wants to lose 10 kgs in the next 3 months. Right now, what action, even though he's thinking, oh, I need to go to the gym, oh, I need to do this. First month, I'll do that. Second month, I'll do that. But okay, about all that plan, what are you going to do right now? Are you going to find a gym or a personal trainer or a fitness class? Are you going to sign up? That one moment counts, which actually guides you to that goal of 10 kg fat loss. So it's right now. And
So
also,
instead
ma'am,
of more
it's
of planning, you should have to work on the today's moment,
right
right?
now. Yeah, because if you like, okay, I'll tell you an example, silly example. What happened is 2 days back, I was weight training and then my body became very sore. On the day of my weight training, my body was tired, my legs were paining. It was like a muscular pain. And I was thinking, tomorrow now I'll do cardio. I'll go to
Mm,
the gym. I'll run
mm,
on 20 minutes on a treadmill. Then I'll go
mm,
inside. I'll do jumping jacks. Then I'll do burpees. And now everything is happening in my mind. And guess what? Next day, when I got up, my body was so sore. I told myself, it was like as good as I completed the exercise yesterday. It was that silly, and I didn't take action. And I
mm,
told myself, Shweta, this is what you call mindfulness and living. So the thing is, it's about there are going to be moments when you're going to lose. But the
mm.
most important is tomorrow or get up in the morning and say, what can I do right today? And
Yes,
as we have to let go of the past, the more we let go of the past, only then we can be happy today.
very true.
Yeah.
I guess these are some things which everybody is aware, but they forget the things, and that's why we are having these Synergy Sphere sessions. And today we have Miss Shweta. So, Shweta, moving ahead, we have certain questions in the chat
Yeah.
box. Geeta has asked how to monetize this. And Durga has mentioned, right, how to achieve that mindfulness. I mean, in the world where you saw lots of things on social media
Hmm.
and always feel FOMO, how to stay stable and mindful.
Yes, wonderful. So first I'll go with Geeta's question. So if Geeta is asking that how to monetize this particular skill, so Geeta, best way to monetize this skill is this is what I do is I normally first go with the knowledge Because if you don't have knowledge, and I would say maybe get certified in that particular coach. So, for example, Geeta, if you're looking forward to become a mindfulness coach or something which helps you to become coach, then find out certifications. I would normally go with all international certifications because today the world is virtual now. We have to make sure that everything is going to be virtual. There will be clients who are from US, Canada. Today I have clients from Singapore, Dubai. So if these people demand international certification, so that's a very good idea. If you can start there. But Geeta, my thing is that do not monetize anything if you don't trust him. I always do an
Mm.
exercise for myself. So, ma'am, before I signed up for HR PGD, I asked myself 50 reasons that why I want to do that. I do that
Okay.
exercise with everything that I want to pursue because I'm a person, I'm going to do everything. And I'm sure so many people can relax, believe in this that I want to do everything. There's so many things, ma'am. To do list, 10 चीजों की होती है that I want to do so many things and all. But I ask myself that if you're investing in this, I always write down 50 reasons. So, Geeta,
Mm.
write down 50 reasons of whatever. Let's say you want to become a mindfulness coach. Let's say you want to become a mindset coach. Write down 50 reasons. And if
Mm.
you, at 20th reason, if you think, I don't remember of anything, I don't want to do this only. Either you
Mm.
will get frustrated, like, I don't want to think of any more reason, or you
Mm.
might reach 50th reason and you will say, yes. And that's the reason. And the reasons go on that I want to do this, I want to do that, and that's the reason I want to do that. So ask yourself, don't do it because everybody else is doing. Or don't do it because maybe right now you're inspired or motivated. Ask yourself that it's like watching a movie. Just because you
Mm.
like Shah Rukh Khan dancing, you cannot
Mm.
become Shah Rukh Khan, right? Because he is
Right.
inspiring and he's inspiring because he's doing the best whatever he likes to do. So it's very important for all of us to know yourself.
Very
That's
true.
I hope Gita this has helped. And how to achieve mindfulness? It's a beautiful question, Durga. Ma'am, I think it's a very good question, right? Because the moment achievement can happen only through process. And today, during the session, we are going to actually work on some tools which help you to become mindful every day. And it's like today, if I may ask everybody, you get up in the morning, and most of us, first thing, before having a cup of tea or coffee, that will go and quickly brush your teeth, right? The moment you start brushing your teeth, why do you do it? It's become like a habit. And that's exactly mindfulness can become if we start thinking that, oh, the way I brush every day, maybe I can do all this. We are going to discuss some tools and activities today. Just if you could do these three activities in the next 21 days or 1 month, and I also believe that 21 days habit pattern and all. And I'm just imagine you do 21 days of exercise and
Mm.
22nd day you don't do an exercise. Then that's not an habit anymore, right? So it is like
Very
an
true.
everyday process. The way you brush your teeth,
Mm.
you need to practice this mindfulness tools every day, and that will help you. And yes, we are going to have a bad day. It's like
Mm.
today, nothing happens. The mind is so chaotic, nothing external works. It's okay to accept that yes, it's a chaotic mind. What is a
Mm.
problem? And even being aware there will help
Mm.
you to find deep within that what exactly the problem.
Mm.
And 99%, man, the problem is external. I'm sure we all will agree. The problem
Yes.
have come from external. So
Yes.
I hope this helps, Durga. And yes, oh my God, FOMO. Tell me about it, guys. We all have FOMO. And FOMO is fear of missing out, right? So, again, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is about being in the present moment. And what is FOMO? FOMO is future,
Mm.
is fear. Fear is anxiety, fear is future.
Mm.
Every time you're sad, you're in past. Every
Mm.
time you're anxious, you're maybe sometimes even the excitement is an anxiety attack or something like a minimum attack. Like you're very excited about something which is going to happen in the future. But every time you're happy, you're peaceful, you're in the present. So, and even though you watch social media and if you cannot decide anything,
Mm.
my only suggestion or something like an advice which has helped me for last 10 years is whatever you think that is the right thing to do.
Mm.
Follow your heart. In the next
Mm.
3 months, you might feel something else, but that's okay. Again, follow your heart. The more
Mm.
we follow our heart, what happens is our self confidence, our self belief starts boosting high. So you have a different personality, you talk differently, and sometimes even though 10 people around you say that, "Hey, this is not fair, what are you doing?" Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
You know that you're doing the right thing and just tell that
Hmm.
I'm just following my heart. And yes, we are live in a society, and what kind of company we are into, that affects us, man. And the most, I would say, something that most of my coaching clients keep telling is that people in my family are like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's very hard for somebody to grow if they don't
Hmm.
have the right company aside. But still, this is our exam or something like a challenge for us, that whatever happens, I am going to do whatever I think is right without hurting my family members, because they are family. And in
Hmm.
India, where will you go? You have to come back to your family. So
Yes.
I think FOMO
Maybe in
is,
terms of
yeah,
FOMO, Shweta, with your permission, I would like to add maybe one more
yes,
point.
please.
Not only about the people around us, it's about the impact of social media as well, because we are
Yes,
able to see lot many status, lot many pics, lot many reels of the
yeah,
people maybe with whom we are not at all connected on a day-to-day basis. But somebody's have bought some, maybe BMW or maybe a something which we are maybe not able to afford at this moment. But for
absolutely.
that, maybe as you are rightly saying, mindfulness is being in the present moment. It's also about thinking about me. It's about me at the present,
Yeah,
and that will solve majority of the problems. And for that, again, another question is related to balancing, like what exactly is more important, physical or mental health? So maybe this will go hand in hand, and you are the better person
yeah.
to explain that. Maybe we'll move to the physical fitness as well along with the mental fitness, how exactly we will be able to do that. So please
Absolutely.
elaborate on the same.
Yeah. So moving forward, let's do some exercise. In fact, I would stay with this question that what Aditya is saying, that what is more power, physical strength or mental strength? So Aditya, the true story is our body has everything, physical body and mind also. It's not that what if I ask you that keep your physical body aside and you only have mind? Is it going to help? Because even when you think of something physically, you have to take action. So I guess it's all together. It has to be a balance of all. So with this Aditya's question, I would love to, just mention this, Bhageshi ma'am, and then I would like to take everybody to a quick idea about how to implement physical fitness in everyday life.
Hmm, hmm,
So Aditya, and anyways, I was going to talk about this, but let me cover a bit, right now. So ma'am, in in fact, in Indian culture, in mythology of India, even I think Buddha has also taken that from India, that we talk about different koshas in life and different layers of being, that like a human being, that the existence of human being. And this is also in comparison that we have learned in HR, which we talk about Maslow's hierarchy needs, which is your
hmm,
motivational power. And when I read that in HR book, I could connect that where all the motivation comes from. So we all come into different layers. The first level of life is the food and all physiological needs. If you
hmm,
get food on time, if you are happy with kind of luxury you are having, you will be happy. And then once that needs get satisfied, your mind will say, you know what, I want something more. Then you go with the logical thinking, that what
hmm,
everything is making, helping me to kind of fit into my logic. Then people start talking about politics. These kind of people are very happy with their food and sociological needs, and all they're very happy there. Then they start talking about mind. When people's mind and intelligence and everything is getting satisfied, third layer comes is heart. Now these people want to work everything with passion.
hmm,
Everything. People who are not passionate, they need to go back and check their logical needs if they are getting
hmm,
satisfied. People who are not able to get into this logical needs, they need to go back and see, do time ka khana mil raha hai ki nahi, or what you are enjoying is my favorite food, or the kind of social circle I'm not happy with, something like that.
hmm.
And the fourth, okay, if you are in Pune, I don't know how many of you follow Osho. So Osho has been, with a lot of, I would say, this and that, and pros and cons, things and all. But something that he always says is about the fourth layer. And that fourth, Jogageshri ma'am, is your divine. If all the first three layers of your existence are good, then
Hmm.
only you will go to the divine.
Hmm.
And that's
Very.
what exactly is all about, your physical strength. If Aditya, you're thinking that, oh, I need to satisfy my physical needs, then you're still at the first level. If you're thinking that is mental strength important, The moment you're thinking that my physiological needs, my food needs are not getting satisfied, it means you will not be allowed. Nothing inside you is going to allow you to go to that second level. So
Hmm.
these are the four levels of being. I hope
Yes.
Aditya felt this was a fruitful answer for him. Thank you.
Yes.
So, ma'am,
So,
with this,
Shweta, there are more questions with respect to the overcoming stress and reducing the anger. I guess we can more talk on your next point of physical and mental fitness.
yes,
How
let's do that.
exactly that will be important and how exactly we can achieve that journey and reduce the all the obstacles for both the pointers, physical and mental fitness.
Wonderful. In fact, for the next whatever time we have planned and we could talk, I think with that, most of the answers will be, I think questions will be answered and all. But let's see later if they even have questions. We can take it in the next 10-15 minutes and all. Is that okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sure.
So I want to focus right now on the physical fitness, which is a
Hmm.
true story. Being into this field for last 10 years, if it's like the way you get up in the morning and brush your teeth, we all have to do a minimum 20 minutes of exercise. Now, in India, if it 20 minutes of exercise, people say go for a brisk walk or go for a walk. It has
Hmm.
been like a go-to of each and every. In fact, I'm born and brought up in a family who goes for walk even today. So, but what I realize is there is an importance of physical fitness. So that
Hmm.
is a good thing for you as a beginner. So even though you start cardiovascular exercise for the next thrice a week, 4 times a week, you're still doing a good job. You're still taking care of your body so that you will stay in the active lifestyle. So, ma'am, what I've done is I am going to share my screen. I guess
Yes.
this will help everybody to quickly understand that how to plan the exercise. This could be a very, even though you Google it, you're going to see it very soon, but I guess this will help people. So these are basic components. I hope everybody can
Okay.
see my screen.
Yes, yes, it's
Yeah.
visible.
So the components of physical fitness, even though we say, no, I do only cardio, I do only this, doesn't matter, I know.
Hmm.
But these are the
Hmm.
physical components and we need to accept them. The first thing is cardiovascular.
Hmm.
All the American fitness science, even India is growing into fitness, Australian fitness science, they all recommend 3 to 4 times in a week you have to do cardio. Now, what are
Hmm.
cardio exercises? Cardio could be going for a brisk walk. Maybe I just go for my cycling. Nowadays there are a lot of people who bike a lot or spin a lot. You can go to a spinning class if you're not an outdoor person. Go to a Zumba class. That would be my favorite. Go out
Hmm.
dancing for 1 hour. Find a
Hmm.
studio, find a good instructor which helps you. So cardiovascular for the 3 to 4 times a week is must. Let me tell you, if you want to live 100 years, start with
Hmm.
cardio. Three
Hmm.
to four times a week, and you're going to bless me when you're going to grow 100. That okay, Shweta was real. That today I'm 100-year-old and I'm still doing well. The next one is your muscular fitness. We
Hmm.
often in India, in fact, in India, there are 72%, according to WHO, 72% of people who don't do weight training. And
Oh.
that's a very sad story. And then we'll end up saying that, oh, Indian bodies are much more fatter than, outside or European bodies. But the true
Oh.
story is nobody teaches us to lift weights at the age of 12 or 13. And that's where
Okay.
exactly. So if you are mom and dads of kids who are teenagers, encourage them to go to a gym today and start lifting weights. This is a myth that if somebody says, oh, starting weight training earlier, oh, my kid's height will not increase. Or these kind of myths, whatever has come out to you or maybe have reached you, these are all big lies. Start weight training as soon as possible. So, guys, the true story is at the age of 25, your body is totally developed.
Hmm.
Whatever you say yes or no, even though you say I look young, whatever it is, internally your body starts deteriorating from the age
Hmm.
of 26. You start getting old at 26. Your body starts getting old towards your death, towards your perishment.
So soon.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Hmm.
So, and then are people, and then what happens is after 30, 35, people start getting health problems because they have not been physically active.
Hmm.
And then what happens is you're solving a problem. You're not
Hmm.
getting into a fit lifestyle. You're solving. If you have a blood pressure, maybe doctor will say, just go for a walk, do some exercise. Now, why are you going for a walk? So that you want to get down on your blood pressure. So
Hmm.
you're solving a problem. So even though your blood pressure goes off, you're not coming into a physical fitness or a fitness lifestyle. So muscular fitness is top priority. Flexibility, you need this. So 3 to 5 times a week. Now flexibility, it is so easy, guys, today to find resources. Even though you put on a YouTube, people are dying to increase YouTube viewers, right? So catch up on any favorite trainer online. If you don't want to pay for anybody, start for free and watch the videos. Let's say in fact, I also follow a YouTuber who is into yoga for a very long time. I think she and me, we started a journey together, but she's fab at giving me joint mobility stretches. I get up in the morning, guys. I think even I know my age, I'm also 40 plus, but if I do not do my joint mobility stretches at this age, my life is not going to be good. I'm not going to be able to teach my Zumba class very well. I'm not going to be able to stand and teach my people. That's a true story. My aging will not stop just because my body, whatever I eat, is not showing up on my face and my body. So flexibility is another important element. Nutrition, there is no shortcut. So 70% of your body is in your kitchen. So whatever
Yes,
you eat every day matters a lot. And India is blessed with good foods. Now, if I
actually.
may say, yeah, ma'am, I think if you're in Pune, I'm in Pune. I think eating jwari bhakri is one of the easy go. Eating, maybe spinach with that or, methi sabji with that. It's one of the best things. We have forgotten that. So nutrition is 6 days a week. Something that I want to give you a quick message about nutrition is you must eat protein of your body weight every day. Now, for example, if your body weight is 60 kgs, then you need to have at least 60 grams of protein. Now, how to find out what is 60 grams of protein? There are so many fitness apps called as Healthify Me. It's a free download. You may also go to MyFitnessPal, which is like an American website. MyFitnessPal. I'll just put it in the chat also later. You might just go there and you might mention that, oh, I had one katori of poha. That write down. You'll know how many calories. But poha doesn't have any protein. Oh, you might say, I had two egg cheese omelette. They will give you the protein that you contain. So this way, if you start calculating, you will know that, oh, today, maybe Shweta said 60 grams, but I just had 40 grams. But that's okay. Maybe tomorrow, try to find more resources, more first class protein resources, which will help you. This way, your muscles will be saved till the time you are, also living. Because your heart will make you active. But what about your muscles? You might be a very active grandma talking to people, very active, but you cannot walk now. Why? Because you never did muscular training. So this is one of the things. What I've also done is if this helps all of you, like an example of a weekly ideal workout plan. I do
Okay.
this with all the corporate sessions, and ma'am, this has helped so many people that they say, Shweta, because of this, I at least thought of starting.
I
So
guess based on
always,
this itself in the gym, they developed a normal plan.
yes, not always, but not always. All the gyms give you, but something like that. This is the fitness science, Bhagashri
Mm.
ma'am. Yeah.
Yes.
So Monday start with always cardio. Now stretching you need to do at least thrice a week, 5 times a week. But we just have 7 days in a week, right? So cardio and stretching could be together. Stretching is again 15 minutes of stretches is good enough. 40 minutes of cardio is good enough. So 40 minutes of cardio and 15 minutes. You need to give 1 hour on Monday. And again, it's like brushing teeth. Let exercise become like brushing teeth every day. Tuesday, maybe if you don't want to go to a gym, find out YouTube workouts, buy dumbbells, like 5 kg or 10 kg dumbbells at home, and start the first step that let me see if I can do it. If you're a person, if you're getting inspired right now, motivated right now, that yes, I wanted to start weight training, but maybe this session will just push me, find the gym near to you. It's very important, guys, to find the gym near you. Nowadays, in society clubhouses, also you have a lot of facilities. Do
Right.
upper body muscle exercise. Hire a personal trainer only twice a week. Tell him one day do all upper body exercise, muscular groups, and lower body on Thursday. And then I normally suggest that always end up your last day of the week with a functional. It could be jumping jacks and burpees. It could go for a run or maybe a combination of different exercise. And when I say yoga, yoga can be from Surya Namaskar to Shavasana. or even pranayam is a very good. We underestimate that exercise. Pranayam
Yes.
has a lot of power to give you core strength. So
Mm.
this could be a gist. And I think, as I said before, follow whatever makes you happy. There is, and also, I guess, ma'am, you will also agree with me. There is nothing like a perfect thing in life. That just because this person is doing, oh, this makes me a perfect workout. But that workout is working out for that person's body.
Mm. Mm.
So find out your go-to, and it will take some time. Start
Mm.
small. Start small, guys, and it's okay.
Yes, yes. So pranayam is something, maybe it can be your physical as well as mental exercise.
Yes, absolutely.
Because many of the people have asked in the chat box about the work stress and
Yeah,
how exactly we can overcome that, how exactly we should handle the dynamic environment in the workplace or maybe
yeah.
overall business environment. So maybe, yes, you can answer this particular thing with respect to now mental fitness.
Mental fitness. So
Yes.
more than just answering, getting into this mental fitness, as I mentioned before, ma'am, everything happens in mind first.
Hmm.
So even your physical body, I would say that this one, I would say, physical fitness is a tool of following a mindful lifestyle. I'm going to just come later to that. Now let's come to mind body, mind game.
Hmm.
Now, will you all agree if I say that your mind it's very important for the mind to think? Even though you say that no, doing a meditation, getting into mental fitness, or let's say I want to reduce my stress, so I put on an app and now I have to go blank. It's not going to happen because we forget, and which is a true story, that the work of your mind is to think.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's like telling your legs today, oh, today don't walk, but still I'm going to go somewhere. So how can you tell your mind to stop thinking? Because whatever that universal power of God has made your mind to think, to contemplate, right? So,
Hmm.
for example, if I'm studying for my HR and I also have my session and I also want to go and teach a new choreography at my class, these three things will go on in my mind.
Definitely.
Now, what mindfulness does is, now I think this is an answering about the balancing work and reducing stress. What we do is we take all the things. For example, with me, I'm having three juggling in my mind. Sometimes my
Hmm.
daughter says this to me that, Mom, you're talking to me, but there are so many channels going on in my mind. It's like a lot of channels. I'm sure so many people will agree, right? So, but
I could instantly connect with that statement.
yeah, that's what she says. She's like, I am switching channels, TV channels. So instead of getting into different channels at the same time, wait at the channel, complete the process, answer the confusion. It is going to be chaotic. I'm not saying that it's going to be a good day. What if you have four important things to cover up and you have 10 other basic things of every day that you have to do? So mindfulness helps you to be in the moment, complete that work. Okay, no problem. You don't lose your peace coming into mindful lifestyle. Yes, you are going to be chaotic. Nobody is like a monk or a god that, oh, you know what, I'm getting peace. I'm a mindful person. It's about working on it every single day. So there is no shortcut. That's a true story. The only thing what you can do is be aware.
Hmm.
Some in the, again, going back to my first quote, the best thing you can do to your future is present. I would say present moment, and right now. Okay, today is chaotic. What can I do? Maybe list down. Ask yourself, what can I do? And I'm sure answers will automatically come to you if you're truly applying the mindful lifestyle. So that's the first thing. But let's do a quick activity before,
Yeah.
ma'am. So,
Yeah.
guys, this is also another activity which you can do it to yourself every day. You will not need any app. You will not need me or Bhagyashri ma'am, to actually teach you this. So, what we are doing for the next 2 to 3 minutes is, or maybe max 5 minutes, we will do a quick body scan meditation. Okay. So,
Wonderful.
everybody, let's do this. So let me invite you all to just uh, relax, sit down, wherever you are, just relax in that space. Even though right now there is a lot of noise around you, I may request if you can go to a place which is quiet, less noisy, and sit down somewhere. You feel like you may lie down as well. If you are sitting on a sofa or lying on your bed, lie down and relax. Everybody sitting on a chair, put your feet on the floor. Let your feet touch on the floor. Take control of your body and just don't hunch and relax in the chair. Let's do deep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe. It's okay if you're thinking of too many things right now. Let's help the mind to do its work more nicely, more potential. Let's move our attention to our feet. Just feel the feet you have. Wiggle your toes if you like. If you're not wearing shoes, feel the floor. Or if you're wearing shoes, feel the texture of your shoes. Just feel it. That's it. Just be aware of what is the touch of that feeling you have on the floor, in your shoes. Now moving your attention towards your calves, moving up. Just be aware that you have calves. Just be aware. Moving up. Just be aware you have knees. How do you feel in your knees? Feel their presence. Are you comfortable? Is there a different feeling in the knees? Just be aware. No judgment. Just be aware. How my knees. Moving up. It's your thighs. In fitness language, we call it quadriceps. The back of your thighs is called as hamstring. Just feel your thighs. You feel, just stretch them. Just be aware. Slowly coming up. Feel the glutes, the seat. You're lying down on a bed. You're sitting on a chair. Are you relaxed? Be more comfortable. Just breathe out in this. Moving up. Let's go and check how's your stomach doing. How do you feel in your gut? What did you have for breakfast today? How are you feeling after eating that? Or did you even have your breakfast? Does your stomach feel empty? Just be aware of this. How you feel. It's your feeling. There is no right thing to feel. It's your feeling. That's the right. Breathe up. Moving up. We'll check out on your lower back. Lower back actually helps you to sit, work. You're into a sedentary lifestyle, working on a laptop, and a lot of digital devices. Just give a quick check on your lower back. Just see how it's feeling. Moving up. Let's move to the upper back area. Here we'll also check out our shoulders and your upper. Just see how you are you resting on the back. Is your upper back relaxed, lying somewhere, or touching a chair? Just feel that touch. Shoulders, so just move your shoulders to know they are present here. Let's give a quick check on your core area, chest area. How do you feel there? Right? The center of your chest is our heart. Just breathe in, breathe out, feeling the heart. Just imagine how your heartbeat is. Just be aware you have a heart. That's the reason. We all are living, breathing. Moving up. Let's go the neck area. This area really takes a lot of pressure as to move the neck, work so much. Let's be more considerate the neck position of our body. Let's say, thank you, neck. You have been standing tall and taking all the load, my work, whatever stress, whatever chaotic life I have. But right now, ask your neck to relax. Moving up, let's move towards our face. Feel the face, feel the lips, your tongue moving. What is the taste in your mouth right? Let's move to the eyes. Let me request you to just keep them closed yet. Still, you can move them, keep the eyes, your cheeks, as if through your mind or checking out your face. Moving to your nose, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. While you're breathing in and out, every time you breathe in, just check how the breath feels. Is it warm? Is it cold? And what is the temperature of your breath when you breathe out? Just focus and be aware of your breath right now. Just be aware. Moving up, I would like to pay attention to my forehead. Forehead. That's where when we say that I'm thinking, you always point your finger there. Behind your forehead or just going more towards your brain, your mind. What's going on in your mind? Let the thoughts flow. Is it something for the morning? Is it something from yesterday? Let it flow, guys. There is nothing right and wrong. If it's coming to your mind, let it flow. Accept your thoughts. If it's a negative thought, ask yourself, why am I thinking negative? If it's a happy thought, celebrate, be happy. If there is nothing, and just these, enjoy this divine. Now, I would invite all of you to shift your attention to your hands. Slowly, gently move down towards your hands. My hands are placed on my legs. Where are your hands placed? Sit on the bed. Sit on a table. Are you holding something? Just feel the texture of whatever you're holding. It could be touching your clothing, touching the bed sheets, or just maybe touch your own skin. Slowly, gently, let me invite all of you to rub those palms on each other. Rub it till you feel warm and place them on your eyes. Stay there. Stay there for 10 more seconds. Now, before opening your eyes, join your hands as if you're praying and say this with me. I love myself.
I love myself.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
I am enough.
I am divine.
Thank you, everybody. Take your time whenever you feel like opening your eyes. That's it, guys. This could be
Really
one of,
refreshing.
yes, ma'am.
So that was really refreshing. I guess I have done this sort of a meditation after almost a week, focusing on each part of the body and each part of a chakra as well. So it was really refreshing.
And that's it, ma'am. I guess it just takes maybe what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the day.
Yes.
And let's find a place, like a peaceful place in the house. One of the most peaceful places in our house is the bathrooms. So, we all can just find peace and we don't need anybody for this, just to do a body scan. One more good way to do a body scan meditation is you're actually telling your mind to see everything. So you're not stopping your mind from the work it likes to do. So that's the good news that your whole body is in sync.
Mhm.
Now you can also do body scan with some good peaceful music in your ears or anything that helps you. Normally it helps me with no music when I do body scan. But if you think, no, Shweta, I love a very peaceful music or nature sound music, this could also be your easy go. So this is another tool, a mental fitness exercise. We talked about physical exercise, but this is your mental fitness exercise. So if you could practice this every day, I'm sure after maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, nobody will ask this question that Shweta, how to reduce stress or reduce anxiety, right?
Yes.
It takes some practice, guys. I feel everybody. It does not happen to all of us or anybody of us in one day.
True. So yes, great, Shweta. Maybe let us take few questions in the chat box
Yes,
now.
yes.
Okay, I would like to read one question here.
Yes.
We can take care of our body, mind, intelligence, which are in our control. But how to take care of a business environment as this is a completely dynamic?
It's a beautiful question, isn't it, ma'am? It's such a beautiful question because if you remember, we just spoke about this that the kind of company we are into that matters a lot for us. So the more, even though you practice this physical exercise, now you enter this business atmosphere, the more whatever people are going to, talk to you, your reactions are going to come out. But the only way to do better is to go inside and build this more strongly. Even today, when I talk to some people, the energy is not good. And in fact, just 1 week back, I declined a proposal because I know that the proposal was amazing, everybody. I couldn't say no, the money was good, everything. But I asked myself that is it really that I want to work with these people? And sometimes we all don't get an option. I do understand that. But I would ask you to ask yourself that why am I doing this? Why am I working here in this corporate office or business atmosphere or number of people? And
Mm,
guys, always remember everything comes, whatever we get around is happening. It's like it's here. If you
mm,
discuss more the negative impacts, the people around, the business, ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है, it will always reflect in your life.
mm,
And even though you say right now that no, Shweta, I never complain and all, but guys, don't worry, even I complain. We all complain. That's not a big deal. So I just started complaining yesterday something about my physical thing, but I just have to be aware that Shweta, whatever you're saying, more complain about your physical body, it is going to happen to me forever. If I'll say that it's okay, it's a temporary pain, it might just go off, but I just need to treat it right now.
mm,
It will help you to fight back. So if you stop reacting, so there is this one principle that I follow. It's not easy, everybody, but I don't know if this is useful. I call it no BCJ. It is B stands for blame, C matlab complain, and J is judgment. And it's not going to be easy every day. So what if we start following no BCJ and take it one day at a time, or sometimes even right now in this moment, if we just say that no BCJ, I'm blaming everybody else for maybe I'm not successful. Maybe I'm
mhm,
complaining that, oh, I don't have a good company around, and that's the reason I'm not being successful or whatever. That's the reason I'm not peaceful.
mhm,
And it could be judgment that, you know what, she's like that only. Or no, he doesn't, he wants to trouble me only.
mm,
So if we just let go of this, I know this could be one of the monk attitudes and all, but guys, this is a space of divine.
mm,
Take one day at a time. And if anybody is troubling you, that person has a lot of troubles in their life. Please remember that. And now I'm not expecting all of us to be considerate to those people in life. Of course, you'll say, what the hell? I don't want to be considerate to such people. But if they're troubling you, they're having a lot of troubles in their life. If they're complaining too much, if you have a kitty party group which is too much gossiping and complaining and judging everybody, they have a lot of problems in their life. So it's up to us if we want to stay there. And every time you feel alone, this is my message to everybody, every time you're feeling alone, that nobody matches my thought or something like that, that
mm,
is one moment where you have come out of one life
mm,
and you still haven't find different friends to go to another. It's you're alone. I know sometimes we feel alone. So that
mm,
space is not a very happy space and that is not a very sad space as well. So this is like you're progressing somewhere and just be in the process. Whatever you have started following your heart. So follow it and see where it's going. Either you might go back because you're feeling too much alone, or you might stay with it thinking, no, whatever I'm doing is fine. I'm not going to complain about anybody around. I'm just going to think that why am I in this office? Why am I working? What I need to do get done today? Am I a person that whatever it is, I get my work done, then I go and do some time pass, or maybe I'm hanging out with my people in my corporate, business atmosphere or wherever you are. So maybe applying this might help you. And it's just going to happen maybe 1% tomorrow, 5% after a week, maybe 10% after 3 months.
mm.
So start small, but find out that what is it that you want to do in that office. Start with a why that normally helps all of us.
Mhm. So why we are in this situation, why we are with these people, why we are in the current office, or why we were whatever situation maybe we are facing right now, why we are here,
Why
and
am I
are we
here?
going to be
Yeah.
here if we are facing the problems, and how to resolve that? Maybe it's all about your mind games again, as you said.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
True,
Thank you for just gathering it together.
true. Great. So maybe we'll go to the next question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, a stressful routine, how to relax mind. Maybe you have just now explained the mind relaxation technique with maybe few 5 minutes, which you can give to yourself for meditation, quick meditation, which will help you to relax all the burden you are carrying in your mind and your head. That will be, I guess, the right answer if you are
Yes.
going to find it any further. There is one more question that are there any innovative or trending fitness practices that you recommend exploring?
I would say, whatever the trending things are, it might change your type of exercise. But I guess I want to say this that the three components of fitness has never changed since decades of people. There are so many generations and all, but these three components have not changed. So again, going back, I hope you must have taken the screenshot of the picture I've shared. If you want, I'll do that later again. Go with the
Yeah.
three fitness components, four fitness components we talked about. Just follow that and change exercise. If you think, oh, today by doing, for example, if you're doing a squat exercise, if you say,
Hmm.
oh, instead of doing a squat, I want to go on a leg press and do leg press exercise. If that is
Hmm.
trending, do that. But don't forget on working out different muscle groups because
Hmm.
exercise change, joint motions are same,
Hmm.
but exercises are trending. Also,
True.
one of the best way is, I think, do a quick 20 minutes of exercise every day. That kind of is growing, like working out every day. I think I've already
Hmm.
mentioned this before. So
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, you can choose your exercise, whatever trend and all you like. In fact, my daughter, ma'am, she keeps on telling me that this is happening on Pinterest, that is happening on Instagram. Mom, you
Wow.
should try this kind of exercise. And I get influenced. I was like, wow, this video is so good looking. And then I want to try that exercise. So we all get influenced and inspired. If you like something, do it, guys. Do it. Just follow whatever you see. That's okay.
True, true. Maybe this is Shweta, and another point which you have mentioned right now about the daughter, whatever you are going to do and you are going to follow, the next generation is going to follow. So we must focus on our physical and mental fitness so that the next generation, because they are going to face many challenges which we are facing. It's more than that, maybe in the
Yes.
current future.
Yes, so truly said, ma'am, because if I go back 20 years back, I didn't have so much of digital challenges. But today,
Hmm.
there is such a lot of information and it is confusing. It is so confusing that what to do, or it's like, even though today when I searched like HR, PGD, it was like, oh my God, which one I need to go? But
Hmm.
I went with whatever I knew and I thought it's the best. So choose whatever you feel is right and trust with it.
And the simple thing is, while surfing on the internet for searching on many of the information, you forgot that you have lost 1 hour of your life.
So true.
So instead of that,
Wow.
start implementing it.
So true. In that 1 hour, you could have just gone for an exercise. True that.
True.
Lovely, lovely way to mention. Yeah.
Yes. So we'll go to the next question, Shweta. The next question is from Tashika. What the ideal time we should give in per day for this workout plan?
Workout plan, start with 20 minutes. The reason is like cardiovascular exercise have to be more than 20 minutes. There is a very technical reason for that. Whatever you eat, whatever you eat, for that burning time, it takes minimum. After 20 minutes, your fat starts burning. So 20 minutes, 40 minutes is a very good idea. 20 to 40 minutes is a perfect time.
Great. The next question is from again Geeta. How to collaborate with the corporate and educational sector to expand this service?
I think networking, Geeta. Networking, building rapport, and keep up. If you want to get into this field of building your profile as whatever you are, you need to show some impressive work. Build your social media channels, Sita. It makes a lot of difference. It takes time and patience. Sometimes you feel that you're posting for no reason because even though somebody chooses you to be somewhere, they are going to check out your LinkedIn. They are going to check out your Instagram, your Facebook. They're going to see if you have a website. They're going to see what kind of blogs or work you're doing. So start building. and start writing more. And even though you don't have work, anybody of us, we can still build our profile. YouTube is a nice space where you can start speaking about your favorite topics.
So yes, next question is from Bharat. I'm doing cardio every twice in a week as well as weightlifting also. I'm trying to maintaining the diet as per weight, like maintenance of calories, protein, and carbohydrates with a good amount of water intake. So
Wonderful.
any tips for him maybe apart from this, whatever he's doing?
I think Bharat, keep up. Keep up. I think it's one of a very nice message to read in the chat today. Just keep up. So I don't know how much you love doing cardio, but instead of doing just twice a week, I don't know if maybe once a week you could try thrice a week. Not like 40 minutes of cardio, but 20 minutes because it is good for your heart also. But I think what you're doing is just keep up. Very nice.
Great. Shweta, next question is, what are the potential barriers or challenges and how may encounter them?
Potential barriers or challenges for what? If I may just read the question again. Yeah.
Yes, Lalji has asked the question. So what are the potential barriers or challenges and how we may encounter them?
Okay, so I guess you're talking about general barriers and challenges, and so I think, Laji, I must say that, I don't know how many, I'm sure we all know Amitabh Bachchan, but I don't know how many of you follow his videos on YouTube or anywhere. So one of the best videos I have read, and he just spoke for 5 minutes there. So Bhagatu ma'am, he mentioned that अगर life है तो challenges है.
Hmm.
Life
True.
है तो challenges है. So life is going to make you like give you, in fact, the day you think, wow, everything is so good, maybe next time an unpleasant situation will happen, which is not according to you. So barriers and challenges going to happen every day, but it matters how we react. And how to encounter them is just to be mindful, come back, and also one of the technique, because you are mindful, something that we get better at is improvisation. If some technique is not working, and then also you might say, oh Shweta, I did my project very well, I saved my client, but then also he keeps on complaining. Okay, my
Hmm.
husband is into IT and he does best of the best work, but then also by end of quarter or sometimes
Hmm.
somebody comes by and says ye product theek se bana nahi hai. So it's not that we can make everybody happy, but the best technique is to improvise what can be done. Or the client is not happy or my
Hmm.
boss is not happy, ask the boss that what is it that you exactly want. Clarity is very important, that to understand if you're serving. So I think most of the time we are customer centric
Hmm.
because we are serving somebody, and if you want to ask them that problem kya hai and how can I help you, and you
Hmm.
can give the best of the best result, that is the, I think that is the most you can do. So keep asking and keep resolving the problem and do the right thing what is necessary in that moment. But the only thing I am going to ask all of us to avoid is get angry and get irritated because you have been working on something for the last 3 months and then also you're not getting results. It's okay, sometimes we are not going to get results, but
Hmm.
find a way, improvise, let's move forward.
Yes. So thank you, Shweta. Maybe a next question. Before moving to the next question, I would like to ask you,
Hmm.
maybe we have discussed this during the session, but to be more focused on some particular tools or techniques,
Hmm.
maybe practical things which may work for working professionals, as all of the students are working professional, they are working in some or other good companies, and they can incorporate into their daily routines, daily lives to enhance normal productivity, manage the stress, manage overall well-being of this demanding work environment because of maybe changes in the shift, changes of the their working environment, their what we can say, it's a demand from their position where they are working
Yeah.
currently. So would you like to give maybe a specific tools or techniques which they can implement on a daily basis?
Absolutely. And I think the techniques are going to be the same that we have been talking till now. The
Hmm.
first technique is do not shortcut on any physical exercise every day. Monday to Saturday, make sure that you are moving. Go for
Hmm.
a walk. Even though you say no weight training today, maybe there are people working in the night shift. It's not
Hmm.
easy to get up, come out of 4 a.m. work life, and now
Hmm.
before going to bed do exercise. But work on that. That just do 20 minutes, go for a walk, or maybe just, I don't know, go for a swim. Swim is also a very good idea. So do
Okay.
not, exercise. They don't. I would say that we don't realize the importance of exercise. One of the topmost reason that we should exercise is it releases endorphin. It releases
Mm.
endorphin, it releases dopamine.
Mm.
Dopamine is it's a hormone that gives us a lot of confidence. Like, yes, I did
Mm.
something. Endorphin
Mm.
gives us happiness. So
Mm.
exercise is must every day. Second is, I think we already talked about this 5 minutes or 3 minutes of, this body scan meditation. Even though you're in office, take a break whenever
Mm.
you can. I know it's not easy to take a break just because, oh, Shweta, it's so easy to, you might be saying this, but whenever you can, having a water sip or something like that, if you're in your own cabin, not seeing, nobody's there for you, just take a quick break and regenerate. The
Mm.
moment you regenerate with this body scan, you will be back. Even for students who are studying like late nights and all, do this body scan whenever you can.
Mm.
And I would like to add one more technique which works for me is a music therapy. I think we all love listening to music.
Yes.
And it's okay to take one break during our work. It's okay. I'm saying it's okay because, oh, you don't know how much work it is. I know, I understand how much work we all have, but can we just, take a break, listen to our favorite song? And the day is going to be very hectic, back to back chaotic. Hai. There you have 20 to-do list to finish in whatever 12 hours. It's not possible. That is a day you need to take a music break. Listen to your favorite song and see how do you feel. Let's say you're just going and sipping water in between in 1 hour, 2 hours. In that moment of sipping water, listen to your favorite song.
Mm.
Favorite song that actually, because we know all our happy songs. So
Mm.
find out that song, find out the singer, whichever
Mm.
makes you happy. It will
Mm.
surely help all of us. So it's about just coming back to, it's like regenerating. It's like
Mm. Mm.
shifting. It's like, oh, come back now. I know it's like taking a break, Rajeshi ma'am. It's like, let's say you're running, 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 and then after 2 minutes, you're like, oh my God, take 30 seconds, take a deep breath, and again go
Mm.
back to your 2 minutes run. It's something like that. So I think I've just wanted to add the third one, but these are the best three techniques which will help you to reach your best potential.
Great, great. Maybe would you like to recommend maybe some sort of books or some YouTube channels or something which will quickly be referable for the audience?
Yeah, sure. So I think there are three books which are my top favorite. And
Mm-hmm.
the first book I'll just mention in the chat.
Yeah.
It is Hear Yourself. I don't have the book right now with me. I would have showed you. So Hear Yourself. The book is by Prem Rawat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I think I would also like to, it's not gone to everybody, right? Can you all see me? I think I have to make everyone.
Uh,
Sorry. Yes, now I
yes,
can.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes,
Hear
yes.
Yourself by Prem Rawat is,
Mm.
I think I recommend everybody. Everybody, I think also for Geeta, if you're looking forward to become a mindfulness coach, read this book. It's like it's like finding peace in the noisy world. The second
Wow.
one, I'm sure everybody knows, and it's by Atomic Habits by James Clear. I cannot tell you that how many times I've read this book. I
Mm-hmm.
don't even remember. It's like sometimes if I feel low, depressed, or I'm not doing very well mentally, physically, I open that book and it's my go-to. And Atomic Habits is another one. The next one is something again related to the purpose of your life.
Mm-hmm.
It is called as What Are You Doing with Your Life by J. Krishnamurti. What are you
Mm.
doing with your life?
That's a wonderful collection.
Yes, it's these three books. I guess I don't know where you buy it on Kindle. I think, and also we have a lot of myths. Actually, ma'am, people say that, oh, you know what, I'm not much of a reader. Then I
Mm.
have a question for all these people. How did you finish your studies? Because you read something. So we have a lot of myths about ourselves. No, I'm not a weight training person, but you have
Mhm.
muscles in your body, right? So I think give chance to yourself, explore
Mm.
something new. So I think these are the three books which use it, guys. And whatever inspires you from YouTube resources,
Yes.
you open, and if you watch that kind of video, you will get a lot of recommendations with that and all. It's okay to hear something. If you think, oh, just because somebody is saying that, that doesn't make that person great. That
Mm.
thing has worked for that person to be
Mm.
successful in his life.
Mm.
But I think the most important thing is to come back to yourself, and ask that what made everything sense to me. That's
True,
it.
true. Yes, there is one more question in the chat box that I'm doing everything, exercise, eat high calories food, but I'm addicted to mobile phone. And that's the reason get upset and stress, routine are there, sometimes sleepless feelings early morning. So would you like to give any advice to this?
Yeah, sure. And in fact, I was going to talk about this, ma'am. I think maybe just 15, 20 minutes back, that question came by, but I forgot to mention. What I want
Mm-hmm.
to say is that if something excites you, watching something, don't say that this is wrong. Understand that what is that exciting in that. Ask yourself, okay, I'm just with my mobile. What is it about my mobile? What is it that I'm watching? Is it I'm watching my lot of Netflix series or watching whatever I'm watching? Now I'm watching too much TV. But what is it? Why am I watching TV? And then
Mm-hmm.
eventually you will start knowing that why. So if watching Instagram reels, if you ask me, I love watching reels of dancing people. And every time I watch it, I was like, wow, this is like a good dance I watched. And that makes me happy. So if you're doing something, do not resist. Ask yourself, why am I doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And there is something exciting in that mobile, which is, making your life more interesting than, without the mobile. So
Mm-hmm.
either you can know that, like right now, if you ask me, I don't know what is it for you, but you need to ask yourself that, oh, is it I'm watching too many videos? What is it? Or sometimes when we watch too much of YouTube videos and all, we see something like a FOMO. Wow, people are doing so nice. Now, when people are doing so nice, how can I do nice? Is it that something attracting me? Is it attracting me to become famous like them? Is it attracting me to, live to age like them? Is it attracting to me that I want to, be that kind of dancer? So ask yourself that what is it that is attracting me to that video? Find answer, guys. Do not say, oh, man, mobile abhi, I'll get up in the morning and I'll not. But why are you seeing your mobile? If it's checking your emails and all, can your emails wait till 9 o'clock? Can you just be that 1 hour with you, maybe these kind of books or whatever I've mentioned or whatever your favorite book is. So ask yourself this question, why? And everybody has their different why.
And
I hope
everybody
this
will have their
answers.
own answers as well when they are
Yes,
finding that it is
ma'am.
a problematic for them.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Yes. Uh, One more question is there nowadays, how to avoid junk food that is available easily and how to manage our meal time in office working hours.
Wonderful. So yes, so ma'am, if you remember, we are going to talk about an last activity today. But before
Hmm.
that, the only way to avoid junk food is right now, if you're a beginner, okay, I have done this 5 years back, 7 years back, is to
Hmm.
avoid shopping junk food and keeping it at home. That is the
Okay.
first way. If you
Hmm.
think, oh, biscuits na मैं बहुत खा रही हूँ, don't buy biscuits. Find a replacement. Find sugar-free stuff which actually satisfy you. Or maybe is it the carbs or something that is making you happy? Then instead
Hmm.
of having that, have more rice. Or have, if you're having one bhakri, one chapati, have two chapatis. So that is also necessary. But I think the only way to escape is to become conscious that this also is a mindfulness thing, mindful lifestyle. You're aware that that food is unhealthy for you. You're
Hmm.
aware that also another thing I say that one of my clients, she keeps on telling that Shweta, I want to stop eating pani puri and vada pav. Then I said, if you want to eat that, if you don't want to eat that, can you one time, like just like one time be aware the kind of people are around you while eating vada pav and pani puri? And when you look at them, do you want to become like them? She's like, oh, you know what? When I saw vada pav people and all that, most of them were people who cannot afford good food or something like that. But of course, we don't know the sadness of their life. But then
Hmm.
I said, do you want to be there? Like, no, I'm into corporate lifestyle and I know what kind of food I eat. Then I said, no, I was just joking that instead of eating vada pav, have a burger. So isn't that a better option? She's like, no, I don't want to do that now. She's like, oh, where was I standing? So whatever you're eating, and if you love chaat, pani puri, maybe one Sunday. If you remember, we mentioned in the nutrition that 6 days a
Yes.
week,
Meals.
go treat yourself on Sunday. Why not? So that's a good idea. Also, plan the means. I'm going to come to that when I show you the text. I would say I've made a template of design your day. Maybe that will put some light. Yeah.
Great, great. Maybe we can move to the design your day activity.
Yes, yes,
It's the right time to move.
yes. Okay, so um, with this, I'm going to take you to this later, but very quickly, guys, remember this every day that if you're feeling sad, you're living in the past. If you're scared, anxious, fearful, you're living in the future. Only time you're happy, peaceful, content, you're here with me in the present, with me and Bhagyashree. Okay, so I constantly talk about design your life. But design your
Mm-hmm.
life will not start with if we don't learn to design your day. Now, how to design your day? If we start putting 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., it's not going to work. Nobody wants to be. We are humans, we are not robots. So,
Sure.
something which is top important thing to be necessary done so that you can have a good lifestyle, okay, is physical exercise time,
Mm.
medical prayer, meditation or prayer time. It could
Mm.
be prayer, huh, guys. It could be, we are in Indian. So, my mom has a very good habit, Vagashi ma'am. So I get up in the morning and she keeps on putting that jap or chanting of Sri Swami Samarth.
Mm.
And when I was a kid, I used to wonder that, I get up in the morning and this sound is continuously on.
Mm.
And today, when I am grown up, I understand the importance of that. The moment I hear any Swami Samartha anywhere, that
Mm.
reminds me of that peacefulness with my family.
Mm.
So it is her way of praying or
Mm.
affirmations in the morning. Find out your time of praying. It could be morning, it could be evening, it could be any time. This is your meditation time. You don't have to do mindfulness or meditation activities separately.
Mm.
Prayer is your meditation.
Mm.
The next is work or study time. Write down that today maybe 9 to 6. Yes, 9 to 6 I am going to work. Then
Mm.
your personal time could be, oh, it could be your fitness time. It could be, now if you ask me, my personal time is my fitness time. I love doing my fitness, my dance time. Personal time, it could be read a book, just play, not even playing with the kids is not personal time. It's just be
Mm.
with yourself. Maybe
Mm.
how did I grow today? Then your family time. If you have a family, just because you got an awakening today, you can't just stop spending time with them. So just be with them. They need you. They love you. Okay? And if you're not going through good things in life, let them know. Your partner needs to know that you're having a tough time in life or you're very happy. Don't share only happiness with your family. Let your kids know that yes, my dad, mom are not happy today because there is some problem in the work, but she or he is working hard to come out. Let them know because they don't have to always see the happy parents. So breakfast time, lunch time, snack time, dinner time. I guess this could be an answer to the question how to plan the meals. You need to have a good breakfast, you
Mm.
need to have a good lunch, you need to
Mm.
have good snacks in the evening, and your dinner time. These 4 meals a day after every 3 hours will always help you from the junk food because your stomach will be full. So also breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. Add different proteins as we discussed in all the 4 times. Work
Okay.
out your own diet. If
Mm.
and there is nothing like a best diet, Bhageshi man. Oh, today you're going to have salads. Oh, I'm going to suffer and I'm going to not eat. What will happen after 2 months, 3 months? Again, you'll come back to the same food. You'll go back to the same weight. So make these 4 meals like your lifestyle. That will help. And the next most important thing we all humans need is what time to go to the bedtime. We need to decide that. If you think half an hour of TV or entertainment is necessary, do it, but it is necessary. You need 6 to 7 hours of sleep. We are not vampires, we are humans, we need recovery.
True.
So this is it. This could be your design your day. Take a picture
Mm.
of this template if you like, everybody, and I don't know, maybe just for fun or just see if it works for you. Just write it down today and see how it feels. Or does it actually make sense? Because you are in this weekend and maybe you might have some more time than a weekday.
Mm-hmm. I have taken the screenshot and have shared in the chat box again for those
Thank
who
you.
are not able to maybe see the screen if required. And this is basically, I must say, Shweta, basically based on whatever routine you are into
Hmm.
or whatever job or profession you are into, you should give a proper cycle for your body with respect to eating time, sleeping time, giving personal time for the meditation, for the prayer. And one more point I would like to highlight here, which you mentioned, For maybe some people, sitting for 5-10 minutes will also be difficult to go into the meditation and relax your body or mind. So maybe in the morning, like even I do, whenever I'll be cooking in the morning and preparing for the tiffins, I do start some prayers or some chantings, and that will relax my mind for the day.
True,
So
true,
that
ma'am.
can
Well
also help.
said. This is also very easy go to start. While you're doing these chores which are a muscle memory and your mind easily know, cooking, driving. So maybe you can listen to the music or chants, whatever you like. Wonderful idea, purely.
Yes. And that will definitely have an impact on your food as well, whatever you are preparing as a mother.
That is such a beautiful traditional Indian way to say, and even I believe. I think that's
Yeah.
one of the reason that maa ke haath ka khana, it has always been more interesting, made out
True,
of love. Yeah.
true, true. That's really true. So, maybe to summarize, would you like to give a highlight of what all the audience should follow for the near future?
Wonderful. And I already thought of a message, and I was just thinking, how can I just put it in short? So I know we spoke everything right now, but the first step to actually start everything, you need to know that why you want to get into mindful lifestyle, why improvisation, why physical, everything. So if I may say that life is truly a process. It is an everyday process. It's like you are born today, and there will be a day when you are going to perish. So if you see, and I know this is sometimes some people will say, what are you saying? Life doesn't have a goal. Truly speaking, life doesn't have a goal. Life is like you're born, you're going to die someday. This is the only goal.
Hmm.
But to make this everyday process interesting, we
Hmm.
need to make this process interesting. And this process will only become interesting so that this process, whatever, let's say get up in the morning, 9 to 6 job, this, exercise, everything, we need some motivation, motivation. So the only way to stay motivated with this process is to dream. You need to dream whatever it is. It could be your physical fitness goal, have a dream. It could be your mental fitness goal, have that. This is my space. Even the workplace, have a goal. Your relationships, have a goal. Or travel plan, have a goal. The moment you will have these small goals, these goals become your go to.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
once you start becoming go to, now you know why am I working in the office 9 to 6? Oh, because I want to become maybe a CEO of this particular brand. This
Hmm.
is my process. Oh, why do
Hmm.
I, working here like a consultant job? Because you know what? I want to make a difference in everybody's life. It could be any simple goal. Follow that. Once you know the goal, then chunk it down, and
Hmm.
then you will know what to do every day.
Hmm. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then this physical fitness will make sense. Then this meditations will make sense. Then this music therapy will make sense. Then everything, whatever you do in your life, will make sense. And I think before we end today's session, I just wanted to read this with everybody. This could be our, I would say, sum up for to design our life, everybody. What we have to do is that it's not a blank page. By the time we realize we have a life and we come to our senses, mom, dad, everybody, the society has written so much on our life. We cannot start with a blank page. So it always starts with being thankful in whatever we have. So just, if you want to read with me or just like that, this could be your everyday gratitude affirmation. If somebody is having a trouble or struggle that, oh, Shweta, I don't know how to meditate, start
Hmm.
with everyday affirmations. This is a very easy way to do it. You
Hmm.
may start reading this by saying that I'm alive, thank you, and say that I am thankful for this beautiful life. Say that I am thankful for my family. Say that I am thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for the money I own. Here, I want you guys to know that even though you're not very happy with the money you're owning, say thank you with whatever money I'm owning.
Hmm.
Say thankful for the food I eat. Even though you think, today was not a very healthy day, it doesn't matter. Say it that thankful that I got that food. Say thankful for my good health. Even though
Hmm.
you might be suffering with body pains and diseases, it's okay. Just say thank you for the, whatever the body is left over for you.
Hmm.
See,
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
thankful for the house I stay in, thankful for
Yes.
the clothes I wear, and
Hmm.
always say thank you for my past and say thank you for my present. So,
True.
this is how I would like to sum it up today. That's it, ma'am.
Yes. Really wonderful, Shweta, because even I learned many things, and
Thank you.
instead of I must say, instead of I learned many things, it was a reminder for many things which we were
Yes.
already aware about, but
Yeah.
due to the busy schedule in the personal life, professional life, we forget many things that maybe some of the roots were there. We have with the family to meditate, to do daily exercise, maybe. So whenever basically we think of a exercise. Exercise doesn't always mean to be in the gym and do a lot many things for staying in the gym for 2 hours, years, and just focusing on the body. It's about it's on a plate. It should be a combination of everything whenever you are
Everything.
living life. So that
Wow.
is what I can think about based on whatever you have shared in this today's session, and I'm grateful to learn and to understand many things from you. So
Thank you,
with this,
ma'am.
maybe, yes, thank you so much. I would like to hand over this to Prajakta. Prajakta, please take it over.
Yes, ma'am. What a great session. Thank you so much, Shweta ma'am. Thank you so much, Bhageshri ma'am, for such an insightful session. And before we moving ahead with the vote of thanks, we have a quick, like this is for the first time we are doing. So let me first share my screen. Yes. So, learners, in the presence of all of you, we'd like to give a token of appreciation for conducting this insightful session with Miss Shweta. So, yes, we are giving this token of appreciation, and please have a big round of applause for her. Okay.
Thank you. Wow. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you,
And
Prajakta, Bhageshri ma'am, MITSD. Thank you so
thank
much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And yes, yeah, this is the time for vote of thanks. And ma'am, what an absolutely phenomenal session, ma'am. First and foremost, what a powerful reminder that do what you love the most and you will pursue your dreams relentlessly. Then you also enlighten us on mindfulness and its invaluable tools and vital aspects of health and fitness. And also, thank you so much for sharing this resources for the same.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Your words have undoubtedly left an inedible mark on our hearts and minds, inspiring us to strive for greatness in all aspects of our lives. And also, I'd like to extend a special thanks to the MITSD for giving students the chance to make the
Yeah,
most of this opportunity to learn, grow, and inspire one another.
true that.
Thank you once again, and looking forward to such great sessions in the future, ma'am, with you.
Pleasure, my pleasure to be here. And again, provided you, I think I get to discuss with Bhageshri ma'am. I would love to be back. Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
we are also love to have you here
Thank you.
again.
I request all the learners to please make your camera on. We would like to take a small together photograph of everybody. So can all of you please keep your cameras on? Yes, Prajakta, can we take quick photographs once everybody is going to have their cameras
Yes,
on? I guess.
yes, ma'am. Okay, are we all ready? Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so also learners, I'm sharing with you the Google form here in the chat box. So if you are interested for like to give your insights, so please fill that form and share with us and grab the opportunity to share your thoughts and expertise with us. And do not forget to rate the session and give your inputs.
A
Thank you.
special thank to Mr. Lalji for always mentioning nice comments about every session in the chat box. Thank you so much, Lalji.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so
Great,
much,
great.
all.
Thank you
Yeah.
once again,
Thank you,
Shweta,
everybody. Thank you,
students.
Bhageshri ma'am. It was such a pleasure to talk to you more. Thank you.
Same here.
Thank you, Prajakta.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye. Students, please rate the session. Yes, Prajakta, once I guess you can just make an announcement for rating the session after you are going to end this, and we can close this session.